Det har jag inga. Det har jag inga. Nej.
Ja, har du inga?
Nej, inga. Nej.
Ja, då får jag väl lappa i det då.
My short journey into politics started almost 2 years ago. I had decided on New Year's Eve in 2021. One of my resolutions for 2022 was to secure a ticket to the main party event for the upcoming election. I scanned the internet for the best way to make this happen and concluded that I should join my political party's youth organization. So that's exactly what I did. A few days passed and I got invited to my first meeting with this youth organization. I didn't really know what to expect. Passionate speeches and heated arguments, or just children sitting around talking about whatever. Turns out the vibe was more of a book club. Let me rephrase. Vibe was exactly like a book club. They actually handed me a copy of a book they had just read. It was in Swedish, and a translated title would have read something like this: What would Erlander have done? The book is referring to a former Swedish Prime Minister, Tage Erlander. He was a social democrat and he held office from 1946 to 1969, which is a crazy long time, I know. He was quite successful in this role if you look at the election results from his years in office. He even managed to secure a majority solely from the votes on his own party in the election in 1968.
Ja, det är verkligen inte ofta. Jag har också längtat efter att få möta Erlander.
As he took office after the end of World War II, Swedish industry was in a brilliant position. Almost all of Europe had been plagued by the war, with a war-torn population, as well as most industries in ruin. This meant that the Swedish economy, which was totally untouched by war, grew with incredible speed. This started a chain reaction. As the economy grew, salaries grew, which caused tax incomes to grow, making the social welfare system stronger. At this time, Swedish education as well as healthcare was free. Generous subsidies were given to parents and citizens who couldn't earn a living because of health issues. Students were offered loans at 0% interest for their higher studies, as well as subsidies for up to 6 years of higher studies.
Hukekärringar och gubbar får nu laddra någon.
Det var den dummaste historia jag hittills har hört.
One of the book's central ideas was a problem that Tage Erlander saw with this increasing prosperity among Swedish citizens. He argued that the expectations that citizens had for the welfare system would only keep going up. This increase would in the end cause disappointment. Tage pointed out the fact that it was impossible for the Swedish economy to keep growing as rapidly as it did in the years following the Second World War. Spoilers, it was, in fact, impossible. Today, the book introduces a new concept: the unavoidable disappointment of falling expectations. Today, the common thought among Swedish citizens is that the welfare system is subpar, and the people who can afford it usually opt for private alternatives. This sets off a not-so-good cycle, where people turn to private healthcare providers, diverting funding from the public healthcare system, making the experience even worse, which causes even more people to go private. So anyways, I returned the book at the next meeting and succeeded in getting a ticket to the main party event. We lost the election, but I won my resolution. Thanks for watching.